Next, let's queer up entertainment. New NBC drama, Brilliant Minds, brings gay neurologist Oliver Sacks to life. In July 2020, Michael Grassi received an unexpected call from Greg Berlanti, offering him the opportunity to create a TV show based on the life of renowned gay neurologist and author Oliver Sacks. Initially hesitant, Grassi, known for Pretty Little Liars and Degrassi, soon became captivated by Sacks' compassionate storytelling. He says, "I fell in love with Oliver Sacks." Brilliant Minds premieres on NBC this fall, starring gay actor Zachary Quinto as Dr. Oliver Wolfe. Like Sacks, Wolfe is an outsider who humanizes medicine. Talking about the cast, Grassi, who is also gay, reflects, quote, "This is the kind of representation I wish I had growing up," end quote. The show explores medical conditions, mental health, and the complexities of identity. He says, quote, "I think Wolfe helps patients who feel..." Production, how are you going to be putting Zachary Quinto on a motorcycle and shirtless and then ask me to be given some intelligent commentary afterwards? That is rude. I'm filing a complaint. No, I've adored Zachary Quinto for the longest time. I think it all probably started with Heroes.
Heroes! I was like, darn it, where have I seen his face?
Oh, he's so good at being bad.
Ooh.
My goodness. And then I saw him on Broadway for a production of, I believe it was The Glass Menagerie, that he was just absolutely captivating on stage. Like, you forget that he is who he is. He just totally absorbs the character. This show looks fan-frickin-tastic.
I mean, it looks so, I mean, just from the trailer, you see the diversity. That's what's fabulous, you know, because you're talking about the story and you see it. It's right there in front of you, like, wow, this is a really, really inclusive, diverse cast.
Well, it's supposed to be set in the Bronx, okay? So, I mean, you don't get more inclusive than that.
In the Bronx.
You know what I mean? That's your stomping ground.
That's my hometown. That's right.
That's a melting pot.
Absolutely. You know, I was drawn in, and like, I'm just like, I can't wait for the fall premieres of TV shows. And this is definitely one that I want to watch. And of course, being in my hometown, the Bronx, I can't wait to see it.
You know, like so shows that are put on in the fall, they're not like fillers, right? You know how like we get some shows halfway through seasons and then they disappear in 2 weeks and we're like, what happened to the show?
September's it's the premiere,
time, right?
Even though it's a different world, now that we have streaming, it's a whole different world, but it still does have import.
Yeah.
When
Well, I mean, I hope we don't lose this. I love, you know, I love the whole theme of it, you know? Like, I'm hooked on this show that we were talking about last week, right? The English Teacher. Anybody watched it?
So yeah, I love it.
Right? I mean, and, you know, and the gentleman who plays the Colombian teacher is gay himself, and he's playing an out gay person, you know, that is a teacher in Texas, Edward. You've got to watch this, you know? But I mean, this is true life, right? There are gay neurologists. We're everywhere. We're like roaches, you know? So I mean, to see this, that it's like, you know, it makes it relatable, and it makes it, you know, for people that think they have no gay people in their family, you know, and think less than of our community, this shows us in a different light. It's not always the spazzed out you know, addict that was found on the street, or the gay bash victim. You know what I mean? It's someone in power that is educated and doing their thing.
No, absolutely. And what I love too about it is when Mark reported, his last line is about representation and empathy, science and health and more. It just shows that we're much more than these just traditional roles that people think that we're in. I'm excited because it's the Bronx, and the Bronx is one of the most diverse part of New York City, actually. It is very diverse. When I talk about the fact that in the northern part of the Bronx is full of white folks, people are like, the Bronx? It's all black and Latinos. No, we have a very, very diverse borough. And I love seeing all the diversity in this film. Well, this show, actually.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, think about the diversity, all right? Mark and Edward are both from there.
That's right.
Okay?
Boogie down.
Did that explain that to you?
Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
And boom.
And
wait, I should say to an earlier story, somebody made a quote about the deliverance and having Alberta. My great-grandmother was Alberta.
Oh, wow.
That's why I'm part Norwegian, right? Like, so bringing it all back to the diversity of the Bronx.
Wow.
Listen, true.